Just don't hit your brakes and you'll be fine. Good afternoon, mountain bikers. I'm Chris Wessels and you're watching MTB Trail Review. Today I'm going to bring you the last beginner ride I have for a while. We're out here at Otay Lakes. This is a shorter ride. We'll probably get around 10 miles. There's almost no elevation, but it is all single track, which is going to be a nice change from some of the other beginner rides that I've brought to you lately. So lots of single track. There's several features on this trail. The thing that keeps it at a beginner level is you can go around all of them. It also keeps it interesting if you are someone who knows how to ride, but you have a friend, family member, spouse, somebody who's new to the sport, and you want to give them an easier ride where you can still have fun. So Otay Lakes, I don't know where we're starting because this is just a little dirt lot, but I'll drop a pin. That way you guys can find it if you decide that you want to ride this. Let's go ride. So we are going to drop in right at this gate. We're gonna go up and over, and then this ride starts off with a nice little kicker if it's still there. That is 100% completely optional. So if you're a beginner, you don't have to hit it. If you're not, you can hit it. Let's see. Oh, it's still there. Little kicker. Okay. So we're gonna pause here for a second because now we're gonna go back a little bit and you can see there's a little jump right here too. Here we go. Gonna have some fun. Oh man, I overshot that like crazy. Oh, that's new. Little bridge. That's cool. We'll look at that some more on the way back. So the trail starts out pretty exciting with all those little features. All very rideable for any skill level. And then we're just gonna get into some single track flow. So single track time, here we go. This place gets really overgrown really fast. It's not too bad right now. The other thing you'll see is it gets super wet. Wow, okay. We're gonna try, I think there might have been a go around over there because I don't want to ride through that mud. And then if we have to, we have to, but we're gonna see where this little trail goes and see if it goes around. Does it turn? It does. All right, we got some bridges over the mud. And that put us right back on the main single track. Perfect. So this is where we would have come from. So anyway, this place definitely holds water. If it's been raining a lot, probably shouldn't be your go-to ride. It's a great ride in the summer because it holds water, so you usually get pretty good dirt. It's been dry for a while. It's a little loose here, but I've definitely seen worse. It's worse just about everywhere else in San Diego. Throughout this trail system, you'll see little ins and outs. Really, you can take any trail you want. They all weave right back into each other, so it's pretty cool. There's high lines, low lines, mid lines. I wouldn't say one is better, harder, more technical. They all just kind of are. we're gonna take the high line. Because why not? It's about as much climbing as we'll get today. A couple other guys down there on the low line. Okay. Okay, so this is the hardest part of the trail right here. We're gonna cross some little marshland, swampy lands using these skinnies. If you're not comfortable doing this, just walk this section. But as skinnies go, these are pretty good. They're not that skinny. So that was skinny number one. I'm gonna pedal for a second. Somebody's been out here doing some maintenance. To whoever you are, thank you. I said I haven't been out here for a long time, so I can't remember what it looked like before. It's been a couple years, I think. So our path is just kind of taking us along around the lake. This is actually a ride that I like to take my wife on. She enjoys this one because it's pretty flat, but it's still fun, windy, single track, not too technical. She enjoys this one. She's still very new to mountain biking. I thought there was one more skinny, maybe I'm wrong. You can go around this, but I like to go over it. So fun fact, this is where I met Rob. First mountain bike ride he ever went on. And I just happened to be riding that day. We've been friends since. Kind of crazy. I'm going up just because. No rhyme or reason. All right, second skinny. We're gonna go to the right. So some of those little trails that kind of kick off take you up to the road. Can't remember exactly which ones, but the roads are right there. So if you kick off and it takes you up to the road, just turn around, drop back in, keep going. As for bike choice, this is a ride where you don't need suspension. You really don't need it at all if you don't have it. You can take a rigid bike out here. I would make sure it's an actual mountain bike though. I don't know if I'd come out on like a cyclocross or a gravel bike. I could just see that maybe being bad, but I don't know, you know your limits better than I do. Hard right. Pause for a second. All right, that's it for skinnies for a little bit, if I remember correctly. All right, that shade feels nice right now. It's hot today. All right, this is the biggest climb of the day that we're about to hit. There's another little skinny over here that's completely optional if you want it. If you don't want it, well then, you have other options. Little kicker that they built into it. Nice. Okay. So we're continuing along at a pretty good clip here. This next section is, I call it the toss-up, because it could be completely underwater. It could be a really fun section. It all depends on how high the lake is at that point in time. Just along here too, there's some drop-ins from the road that as a new rider you can kind of look at and practice. So before we drop in, I'm just going to pause right here and see. It looks passable. So this is about the hardest downhill you're going to get right here too. Okay, it's totally passable right now. This is going to be your most technical section. If you're not feeling comfortable in this, walk. No shame in walking. It's not particularly hard, but it is right along the water and it's kind of off camber. Saw a huge coyote right here one time as I was coming across the trail. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're getting into the whoop section. There's a bunch of different lines. They all end up in the same place. I will do my best to take the whoopiest line, but it has been a long time since I've been out here. So we're gonna see what happens. You can air these things, you can roll them, it's up to you. Whatever makes you happy, if they're still here. There's one. Whoop number one. Whoop. Is this the right way? Sure, this is the right way. Man, I thought there were more. That's okay. Maybe I just missed some. There's one. Whoop. Wall ride. We're continuing along. We have a quick little climb here. And then it's going to drop us into a fun downhill. Biggest downhill of the day. Ooh, looking sandy. Oh, not too bad. All right, back to pedaling. And once again through this section, you'll see some different lines. They'll link back up, so if you're gonna ride it more than once, play with some different lines, find which one you like, and then that's your line. You can always section different lines too if you want to add a couple more miles, because this is not a big ride. Oh, they put a little thing over it. So there's the other line, and here's our line. And once again, these all link back up, and then I'll show you that other one on the way back. We're gonna go left. And why? I don't know why. We could have gone left or right. Droop. All right, so here we're going to take the High Line. And they put skinny little bridges in everywhere. That's pretty cool. I like it. Now there used to be a jump right here. It's still here. Let's see what the landing looks like. It's gone. Okay. That's all right. Find out in a minute. Here it is. Cool. I did go the right way. It was a good intro to getting here. Man, I remember those being bigger. All right. And that's that. In a minute, we're gonna turn around and go back the same way. All right, we're gonna make our way back around the lake. We can take a different trail back than what we were just on, so you can just get a different look. Here we go. Get some air. Whoop. Now we're taking a left instead of a right. A right would have put us back on that same trail that we just came in on with the little whoops. This trail's flatter. So we're gonna pound the pedals. So I know there's more trail out here. You can link up all kinds of different rides, but for today, just wanted to highlight that beginner trail. We're gonna head back the way we came. I actually don't know where it goes if you go straight. Save that for another day. That's kind of a hard turn. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a little bit. You've seen all this. When we get back to the funner stuff, I'll turn it back on. So we're making our way back. That was one of the hardest sections you would come across on this trail. As always, if you're not feeling it, no shame in walking. Walk today, ride tomorrow, especially as you're learning your new skills. There's also a good little, like, I'm gonna call it a wall ride, call it a berm. You can call it either one. But great little intro to getting your bike a little bit more sideways as a beginner. So we'll hit that too. So here's our little wall ride. Obviously, the faster you go, the higher you can get. Oh, these are what I was looking for earlier. So this is a different trail through that wooded section. Oh, cool. A little downhill. Oh, that stinks. Like, actually stinks. Not like, oh, bummer. It's smelly. You can get some air on that one too. I think we did on the way in. So if you decided to skip that little rocky off-camber section that goes along the lake, you'll see there's little drop-ins right here along the way where you can drop in instead of going along the lake. And sometimes you don't have an option because that thing's just underwater. But today we had the option, so we did it. Sometimes even this will get underwater. It's kind of crazy. Go ahead, guys. Okay, thank you. Oh, my bad.
I got it right here.
This is badass, man.
Thank you. All right, man. Thanks, buddy.
Have a good one. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
That was cool. I wonder if they rode this section. Okay. So right here, you go under the bridge. There's not much for trails over there, but you have a little skinny that you can practice on if you choose to do so. And I guess you could practice some drops to flat, but I wouldn't. All right, let's go.
Don't do this at home.
Let's see if you can get it. This used to have a lip on it, but it's not there anymore. And here's that little skinny.
I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Otay Lakes. As always, if there's any other trails in the San Diego area that you would like to see me come review, let me know in the comments. Until then, thanks for hitting the trails with me today, and I'm looking forward to our next ride.